My friend, I turned 65 with a quiet cup of coffee and one loud question in my heart. What now? For decades, life was all about movement, raising children, paying bills, building a career, making sure everyone else had what they needed. Then one morning, the phone stopped ringing, the meetings faded, and I was left with something I hadn't had in years' time. At first, I filled it with noise, errands, lists, small projects. But eventually, when the noise settled, I started hearing something new: silence. And that silence turned out to be the beginning of peace. I learned that life after 65 isn't the end of the story. It's a new chapter, one where you live more gently, more honestly, and maybe more fully than ever before. Today, I want to share 10 lessons that helped me get here, not from books, but from living. Lesson 1: forgive so you can be free. For 15 years, I carried anger toward my brother. A disagreement about our parents' estate grew into silence. Birthdays passed, holidays came and went, and pride built its walls. Then one evening, I watched a documentary on Nelson Mandela, 27 years in prison, and when he walked free, he forgave. He said, "Resentment is like drinking poison and hoping it kills your enemies." That sentence hit me like a stone in still water. So I wrote a short letter: "I miss you. I wish we could talk." 2 weeks later, he called. The conversation was awkward at first, then soft, then healing. Forgiveness didn't change what happened, it changed what could still happen. Lesson 2: laugh often, especially at yourself. I used to think aging meant becoming serious. Then one morning, my granddaughter burst out laughing. My shirt was on backward. Without missing a beat, I said, "It's senior casual." We laughed until our stomachs hurt. That moment reminded me laughter isn't denial, it's grace. When you laugh at yourself, you stop pretending. And when you stop pretending, life becomes lighter. Lesson 3: make peace with the past. I wasn't always the father I wanted to be. I provided, but I wasn't always present. For years, regret sat quietly in my chest. Then I read Maya Angelou's words: "Do the best you can until you know better. Then when you know better, do better." I called my daughter. I said, "I'm sorry I wasn't always there." She paused, then said, "Dad, I never doubted your love." That one sentence rewrote years of guilt. Forgive yourself for being human. You did the best you could with what you knew. Lesson 4: keep moving, gently but daily. When you stop moving, life stops moving with you. I used to sprint through days, now I walk slowly. I stretch, I breathe, I dance in the kitchen while the kettle hums. It's not about staying young, it's about staying connected to the body that still carries you. Move, even if it's just to the end of the block. It's how you whisper to yourself, "I'm still here." Lesson 5: stay curious. At 71, my daughter gave me a telescope. That night, I found Saturn glowing in the dark. It was the first time in decades I felt childlike wonder. Curiosity isn't about age, it's about aliveness. Learn again, read again, ask questions. Stay curious, not to find all the answers, but to remember the world is still full of mystery and you are still part of it. Lesson 6: give what you've lived. When I retired, I felt invisible. Then I started reading to children at the library. They didn't care that I wasn't fast or modern. They cared that I showed up. Fred Rogers once said, "Anyone who's done good work had someone who believed in them." Now I try to be that someone. Give what you've lived, because your story might be the one someone else needs. Lesson 7: embrace the ordinary. For years, I chased milestones. Now I chase sunlight on my kitchen counter, the smell of fresh laundry, the sound of my wife humming. These moments won't make the highlight reel, but they are the real. Happiness is not hidden in grand moments. It lives in the small ones, the ones we usually rush past. Lesson 8: stay connected. After retirement, I isolated myself. Then I joined a community garden. I met people with dirt under their nails and laughter in their hearts. We share tomatoes and stories. That's all community really is: people who remind you that your presence still matters. Lesson 9: practice gentle gratitude. Each night I write 3 things I'm thankful for. Some days it's coffee, some days it's the sound of rain. Gratitude doesn't wait for perfect days, it creates them. When you look for good, you tend to find it. Lesson 10. Remember that time is precious, and so are you. I wake up early now. I sit on the porch and listen to the world waking. I don't chase time anymore. I witness it. Every sunrise is a reminder this is not a rehearsal. Call the friend, write the letter, eat the cake, because the small things were always the big things. So if you're listening to this wherever you are, please know this: you are not behind, you are not done, you are exactly where you need to be. Take your time, take it gently, and never forget, you still matter more than you think.